Dried bird's claw. Once per week, reduce fall damage by 5 feet.
Don't you take fall damage in increments of 10 feet? What is it?
You're reducing my fire equals nothing! It is time. It's time to check out some more homebrew. I know we do this one a lot, but hey, it's a lot of fun, and I really like just checking out some homebrew and... Hey, man.
Hey.
You want to be in the video?
Oh, you're recording right now?
Yeah, I didn't even know you were there.
Oh, I must have taken his seat.
Oh, Jungle Skogs? You just head back there, buddy. Yeah, I don't know if you guys knew this, but Colton actually is that bear, and he just turns into that bear sometimes and apparates. It's crazy.
Man or bear.
You can't choose the man or bear if the bear is a man. So Colton and I took a break from playing Elden Ring to record a video. And we're going to look at some homebrew today. We've got maybe some magic items. I don't know what this one we used as a test. This is not a low-rated homebrew.
What if we looked at this one to get a baseline level of what the expectation is for like a normal homebrew?
You know, I would love to do that. Before we do that, I do want to give a shout out to my friend James RPG Art. Have you ever wanted to set the scene in your D&D games, show your players exactly what they're seeing? Then you should check out James RPG Art, a friend of mine who makes beautiful animated art pieces for any kind of game. Whatever game you're running, you can immerse and surprise your players by displaying one of the many pieces that he's done. He's covered a lot of the pre-writtens like Wild Beyond the Witchlight, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Tomb of Annihilation, Lost Mines of Phandelver, Descent into Avernus, and like every single location in Curse of Strahd. It's so cool to have a piece of his art and go, all right, and here's the room. This is exactly what you see. And then it's animated. It's not only accurate to the map that is given in some of these books, but also to the descriptions that are written into the books. So go check out his Patreon. There's a link in the description and get some cool art for your games. James is a solo creator, and I've been a longtime fan of his stuff. So go check him out. Okay, yeah, I guess we can look at this one and see, okay, dice. It's a wondrous item, legendary. Requires attunement by a wild magic sorcerer.
Oh, wild magic.
Wow. You can use the dice as a spellcasting focus for your sorcerer spells. Okay, so there's no description.
It's literally a dice.
Just here's some dice. They grant a +3 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. When you cast a spell, you always roll on the wild magic table, and 2 effects occur. If you have controlled cast, you roll 3 times pick 2 to keep. That's insane.
That's just kind of fun.
Constant chaos
every time
that is happening. It would just be insanity the entire game.
Imagine you're 10 rounds into a combat. 3 of your enemies are potted plants. There's a unicorn. Gravity's been reversed. A fireball is cast on the sorcerer.
And you can't speak because there's only bubbles that come out of your mouth. Look, this is why we don't look at the mid-range homebrew, all right? We're looking at the lowest rated. I think if I go like this... I'm gaming the system. Look, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. This is why you come to xp2level3.com.
It is really fun to watch Jacob click on every single source besides the one he's trying to move.
Okay, now I can make us bigger. Oh God. This is great. See, this is perfect. We're gonna show the advanced attach spells. There's a lot of filters you can do. Here it is. 0.
Okay.
What? Weapon rifle.
Common. It's a common.
It's common. Well, there are a lot of AK-47s out there. Used by many soldiers to different places. It's up to you to decide whether a character has proficiency with a firearm. This is just the copy paste from the book.
Copy paste from the handbook. Yeah.
That's it. But what are its stats?
Yeah. What does it do?
Deals 3.5 gun damage on successful save and incapacitates on failed save.
Wait, is Snowing Potato the person that wrote it?
No, it's written by Darry Honer.
Darry Honer.
Nice. Yes, but...
Much used by many soldiers in different places. That sounds like an Elden Ring message.
Try soldier, then
many...
all the more AK-47. Aarakocra Claw. Wondrous item artifact. Oh.
A claw from a fallen Aarakocra.
Of course. What a great magic item.
I feel like these are when, like, a DM is doing homebrew and they want, like, their players to... like get an item, but they don't want them to know what the item is yet.
Yeah.
And so they just made a custom thing. Like, you can add Aarakocra Claw to your inventory.
But then they had to go in and publish it. They were like,
yeah,
Yeah, I'll publish Aarakocra Claw. The world needs Aarakocra Claw. Okay, but what does it do? Why is this an artifact?
It doesn't even sound magical. It's just a claw?
It's just a claw. Ashrew's Wand of Wizardry. Wand, artifact, requires attunement by a wizard. Okay.
That's a good start.
All right.
They also no caps to the first one and then caps to the second one.
Yeah, it's like written like a YouTube video title. Requires attunement by a wizard. This light blue wand is engraved with geometric shapes, with writing of an unknown language on them.
Notes, requires attunement by a wizard.
It's sentient, apparently.
Oh, what?
The notes. Requires attunement by a wizard. Combat warding sentient. And the guy's name. I really hope the comment here is, okay, but what does it do? It wands. You take your wand with weird geometric shapes and you stab people with it. What more do you want? If I found a light blue wand engraved with geometric shapes with the writing of an unknown language on it, that would be pretty magical to me. I'd be like, whoa.
You're like, hey DM, what does it do?
Yeah, and then I would be like, I wonder if there's anything else in this dumpster behind the Wendy's.
Why is it a Wendy's?
I feel like that's where you'd find that. All right, I see a lot of items like that, and why? Why would you do something like that? It is just a wand with symbols on it. It is not an item. It is a short description of how it looks. Why this item is interesting. What its powers. Why anybody will choose it over any other wand. What a useless artifact.
Plants vs. Zombies Pride.
Oh my god. This feels like an Elden Ring thing.
Yeah, what a useless artifact.
Behold, useless artifact. I think people are being a bit mean here. This could be a really cool common magic item, like the Cape of Billowing or the longbow that points north. Just a handy tool that helps out. I like the idea that it's able to mend itself if snapped, and if the wand is within 15 feet of you, you are able to summon it to your hand as a bonus action. However, it should not require attunement.
That's just a different item.
So
they just made an item.
So yeah, man in the chair, that would be awesome.
That is a really cool item.
That's what it did.
It doesn't do that.
I like that this guy's giving me the benefit of the doubt, though. I mean,
he edited it too.
Oh well, he was taking the words minors out of it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Adamantine. What is this?
Daggers of disease? Disease.
Here, we'll just go to the details page.
Okay. Desecration!
Oh my god, the adamantine daggers of desecration. Weapon, dagger, artifact, requires attunement by requires
attunement by an attunement required during a short rest.
Okay.
Why do you oven the cold food when you eat the food?
You know, it's called attunement because you attune in the mint of out-tune, eat the attunement. Make a 2-weapon attack, multi-attack, or bonus action. On a hit, the daggers deal 100 D100 necrotic damage and
summon a Tarrasque. Proficiency with the dagger allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll.
Oh, good. I'm glad that's there. You're like, all right, I rolled a hit. Okay, he takes. Okay, DM. He takes 5,412 damage, and then literally a Tarrasque summons. And he's like, okay, let me get the stat block. Am I proficient? In this dagger? Do I get to add +5 damage?
What game are you playing in where that is a relevant number of dice?
Yeah, literally, I don't think anything ever even has this much hit points.
No, the most I've ever seen someone give an enemy at level 20 in a game that I've played in is 800 health, and that's when everyone was playing 5 magic item, incredibly powerful level 20 with boons characters.
Ridiculous. I have no idea. Anti-magic ring. Common. If you wear it, you cannot be affected by magic.
It's a Susser Bloom.
Sword of Effects. Weapon. Greatsword. Legendary.
Okay.
Once you are holding the Sword of Effects, you gain dark vision if you are not a size larger than medium. Huh?
What?
So if you're medium or small, so if you're big, you're like, Also, when you attack, you automatically hit the target if it is not a commoner, but only if it hasn't attacked you yet. But what is the specification? What is the specification with a commoner? Is this DM? Are there players just attacking commoners constantly?
Commoner? House cat.
When you hit a target, the target falls prone, is poisoned, blinded, charmed, deafened, fatigued, frightened.
How are you charmed and frightened?
And all of your allies, frightened of you and all of your allies,
yes.
Incapacitated, paralyzed, stunned, petrified, and suffers exhaustion. They get hit by this. They fall on the ground. They can't hear. They can't see. They turn to stone. They become so exhausted, but they're like, oh God. Oh God. Oh, please don't. Or maybe do.
I'll be honest, when I first read it, I thought it was saying that all of your allies became incapacitated, paralyzed, stunned, petrified, and...
Oh, yeah. No, don't!
Any resistance the target has becomes an immunity while being attacked by the Sword of Effects.
Instead of dealing 1d4 damage of fire, lightning, psychic, poison, necrotic force,
What?
acid, cold, roll 8d4, have the damage rounded down of fire, lightning, psychic, poison, necrotic force, acid, cold. What does that mean? Okay, any resistance the target has becomes an immunity.
Okay, so I'm resistant to fire, I take none instead. And then you pick one of those damage types.
And then you deal half of that much instead?
Instead, you roll 8d4 and then have it and round it down. And then that's how much damage. So I can hit you, give you all of those effects. You're on the ground, petrified, exhausted, and you take 4 damage.
Proficiency with a greatsword allows you to add your proficiency bonus to the attack roll.
Did you notice that there's no comments about how to remove any of the conditions or how long they last?
Yeah, it's just forever.
Just happens.
So that means it's forever.
Oh, and if they haven't attacked you yet, the attack automatically hits. So if you go first in initiative, you can just take out anyone.
Unless you're a commoner.
Unless you're a commoner.
Maybe that's why they were afraid. They were afraid they would go into villages and just stick everybody and turn them all into stone.
Oh my God, it's the Dragon's Dogma 2 thing.
This is horrendous and I love it. Thanks. This was my first ever homebrew idea. Wait, is it the writer? It is! Yes, Flyer Lord.
Honestly,
thank
you've got to start somewhere.
I mean, really though.
Really
I mean, it was in 2019.
Yeah.
It's a bit OP. Maybe make it so you can fall prone. And are poison, blinded, charmed, deaf, and frightened fatigue. Oh, thank you, J.K. Benbot. That's much better.
Oh, they
That's
came
much
back.
Better.
They came back 4 months later. Good idea.
The thing is great. Give it to my BBG in a campaign, and the players love the challenge. Half the party died, lol. Thank you for this. Yeah, I wonder why. Imagine we're playing D&D, and I'm like, all right, ready? This Null runs up to you. And
Is this a dude?
Yeah. It's Gazok. Gazok has this knife, and he stabs you with it. Yeah, Gadzook. And when he hits you with it, you become frightened, and you become paralyzed, and you become poisoned, and you become stunned, and you become petrified, and you become charmed, and you become stunned, and oh no. Yeah, I would leave the table. You're welcome. Asgardian plate +5. Armor plate, legendary. Requires attunement by a when you would do you so much you'd do anything. This suit of armor is reinforced with Asgardian adamantine, the hardest substance in existence. While you're wearing it, any critical hit against you becomes a normal hit. Additionally, this armor grants an extra +5 to your armor class, and you may apply your full dexterity modifier to AC. Okay, that's fine. So far, this would be a legendary item.
Yeah. Okay.
Plates consists of shaped, interlocked metals plates to cover the entire body. This isn't that bad.
It's just high AC.
Yeah, armor. Whatever. Aaron, hang on. I'm sorry. I don't want to spoil it. Aaron's triple-bladed Great Axe, Morningstar, Jackhammer, Spiky Lance, Rapier, Scimitar, Short Sword, Javelin Hammer, Trident, Warpick, Sword. There's like 4 swords in there.
Weapon, Great Axe.
Aaron, my dude, triple-bladed Great Axe, Morningstar. Why is it a Jackhammer? It's a sword, triple blades. It's also a Great Axe. It's also a Morning Star. And then it also... When you hit a creature, it takes 6d10 slashing, plus 8d8 piercing, plus 4d12 bludgeoning damage. Proficiency with a Great Axe allows you to... This item's awesome. There's nothing else. It's a jackhammer. Why are we downvoting this? This is funny as hell.
Notes heavy.
Broken. My brother in Christ, this is absurd. Thank you, Obama, but white AF. There is no reason any player should have a weapon that can deal over 150 damage with 1 action and no drawbacks.
People know, right?
I don't know. They get so mad for no reason.
Like,
Guys,
they know that this is a joke.
60, 10 plus 88 plus 40, 12.
Look,
Yeah, I mean, it's a ton of damage.
Look at the name. You have to know.
Guys, it's a jackhammer. Of course it's going to deal 200 damage. Guys, Aaron's triple-bladed Great Axe, Morningstar, Jackhammer, Spiky Lance, Rapier, Scimitar, Sword, Javelin, Hammer, Trident, Warpick, Sword is not for the...
Not for the faint of heart,
Exactly,
guys.
All right? It does a lot of damage, all right? When my BBEG walks out with Aaron's triple-bladed Great Axe, Morningstar, Jackhammer, Spiky Lance, Rapier, Scimitar, Sword, Javelin, Hammer, Trident, Warpick, Sword, it's going to be really terrifying. What does this even look like? This is, without a doubt, the weapon of all time. SCP-162 on a stick? This sounds like a shitpost, but it didn't sound like it committed to the joke enough. Wow.
It didn't?
I feel like it did. I feel like it's...
Jackhammer is in the name.
It's really simple. I just think it's really efficient and simple. It works great.
Death potion.
Death potion. Potion common. Only use in a dire situation as the potion kills anyone who drinks the elixir.
That is exactly what it says.
Smells and tastes like burned rubber mixed with a dead corpse. Can be added to a drink for the same effect. Okay, why are we hating on this one? I mean, this is just... I mean, come on. What's...
Oh, no one hates it. No one hates it.
No one hates it. It's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Dried bird's claw. Once per week, reduce fall damage by 5 feet.
Don't you take fall damage in increments of 10 feet? What is that?
You reduce it by 5 and does nothing! AF ring. Ring. Artifact. A faint magic aura surrounds this ring with no known source. Aaron's Potion of Life.
Hell yeah, we're back
Potion,
to it.
artifact. The target is, if dead, is alive with no bad stuff. Will temporarily have 1,000 hit points. Only one of these potions is known to exist. Okay, yeah, you're gonna need the freaking jackhammer for this one.
That's why it exists. It's also it's Aaron's jackhammer.
If you drink the Potion of Life, the only thing that can kill it is Aaron's triple-bladed Great Axe, Morningstar, Jackhammer, Spiky Lance, Rapier, Scimitar, Sword, Javelin, Hammer, Trident, Warpick, Sword. Oh my god, I think we found... People in the comments were wondering, how could you possibly survive 1,000 damage, 2,000 damage from those crazy weapons?
Yeah.
I think...
Abelard's Potion of Immortality?
This is what I'm saying. If we should run a game where we have all these items. And then I'm sure it would balance out because of Abelard's Potion of Immortality. Potion, artifact. You become immortal and cannot die of sickness or of old age.
Okay.
You can will the potion's effects to wear down in a minute, and will the effects to come back over a time period of 1 minute.
What does that mean?
When the effects wear down, you do not gain the age or sickness you collected during the... Just... every year on my birthday, I've collected another age. Collected another year.
I like how they're like, we need to make sure that they know if they turn off the potion, they're not going to age 100 years and get triple walking pneumonia.
I'm just going to wear down the effects of the potion really fast. They just age rapidly.
Imagine every headache you had over the course of 100 years.
Oh my, every sickness?
Yeah.
That's it?
Oh
my god.
So I think the idea is that you can turn it off and age up. So like if I'm 25 and I'm ready to be like 35, I could turn it off for 10 years.
I'm ready to be 35.
I could turn it off for 10 years and then turn it back on. I think is what it's saying.
That is so funny.
Cool. You want to know what the potion didn't say?
What?
It only said you couldn't die of old age or sickness. It didn't say anything about dying of beheading or
no, yeah, you can still die normally. You just can't. It just can't be old age.
Should we define what
this
normally
is so bad?
Like, are you just immune to everything?
That'd be crazy if you also collected all of those things. So you just like, hang on guys, I'm going to charge my potion for a second, and then every wound you've ever gained just hits you in your body all at once.
No, it specifies that it doesn't. But where does it go?
Oh,
you collected it all. Where does it go when you...
The thing is, you collected it. No, what do I do with this? It just disappears? One more. And then that'll be it.
All right. David, can I please have it?
What is this? David, can I please have it? Warhammer of plus 100. Weapon Warhammer common requires attunement by a touch it hard. What? What does this mean? David, can I have it? Only a plus 100. Damage and attack rolls get plus 100. This also deals 100 d30 damage and increases AC to 40. Proficiency with a Warhammer. God damn it! This is what I was more expecting was items like this. You guys have to stop with this.
Notes, touch it hard. Versatile.
Oh, good. It's versatile. How much more damage does it increase by?
No, the comment.
Man, you guys are writing some crazy items out there.
Oh, my Lord.
I think what really took me back this time was that there were people who were like, oh, yeah, I used this on my BBAG, and it was fun. It's like, what? Wait, people are actually using these? You can't do that. You can't. No. If I went into your D&D game and you stunned, petrified, poisoned, charmed me, and frightened me, I think I would.
With a jackhammer.
Dude, if it was on the jackhammer.
Imagine the combo move. I hit you with the sword and petrify you, and then he walks over with the jackhammer.
You're like, no, and your bike.